Greetings and merry meet. I'm Mortika Lacrosse, and this is Way of the Witch. And this will be the last video of the year since December now, and when this video goes up, it's December 28th, and there is not another Saturday within this month, which is when I upload my videos, is every Saturday at 2. There's not another Saturday, so this will be the last video here on the Running Man Studios channel. Because I still can't think of a better name to call this channel, so right now it's just Running Man Studios still. But anyways, this is Way of the Witch video, and we're going to actually talk about that word, witch. See, a lot of people, they're too afraid to call themselves witch. I've noticed if they're a pagan witch, or a Wiccan witch, or just any type of witch, they use the term magic practitioner, or they just try to disassociate themselves with the word witch, or even warlock. And I've had 2 videos that I've talked about that. The first video was incorrect, and then I had a second video where I talked about, took away the disinformation, well, not took away the disinformation, but dispel the myths about using the term warlock that a lot of people believe. If you want to see those videos, that's in the description bar down below. Check those links out. I'll have other links to certain articles talking about the calling yourself a witch as well. Check it in the description bar down below. So anyways, a lot of people don't want to call themselves witch. And I myself am guilty of it. I've done it in the past. I don't anymore. I just straight up tell people, yeah, I'm a witch. But in the past, I used to be afraid to call myself a witch because I'm like, well, it has this negative connotation and people fear the word. But there's a reason why they fear the word. The word has power. The word is rebellious, if you will. It rebels against the mainstream religions, the ideology that have been shoved down our throats, and we've been forced to turn away from the ways of our ancestors. Because thousands and thousands of years ago, all of our ancestors were pagan. Paganism, or at least as the church calls paganism, because paganism just meant country dweller at one point. But basically, the religions that they practice, that are spiritual practices that they practice, that the church calls pagan, everybody practiced that because at that point the church didn't exist. The first religions were centered around multiple deities, not one. The whole deity, religion of the deity of the one didn't come until much later. And now this term witch has negative connotations, but it also has power. Who cares if they fear you? That's on them. That's not on you as a witch. That if they don't want to listen or hear what you have to say about your practice, then you're better off without them, because they shouldn't be afraid. In fact, that's like actually a conversation starter. When you say, hey, I'm a witch, and like, whoa, you're a witch, you could say, well, what do you think a witch is? And then when they tell you, you can dispel the disinformation that they think witch is. Because the thing is the word spelling has the word spell in it, which basically means each word is in a way casting a spell. Your words have power, and the word witch has power. And back in the old days, witch didn't mean anything negative. And I tell people all the time when it comes to witch, I'd rather be that outsider outside of town that everybody fears, but they know when they need something, some kind of, anything magical, or they need something, some kind of herb. I want to be, they might be like, oh yeah, we fear him, he's outside of town. But when we need something, we go to him. And I'd rather be that. I'd rather be the village witch, I think is what they called in the olden days, where the person sat out and, outside of town, but people knew where to go to when they needed to get shit done. And that was the village witch, or the forest witch, or, the witch outside in the middle of nowhere. But I say, don't be afraid to call yourself witch. Don't be afraid to call yourself warlock, because a lot of people have disinformation about what warlock means. I have 2 videos in the description bar below. It's where the first one was where I actually believed in the myths about what the word warlock meant. But then I did a video debunking my own video where I explained that I was incorrect about what warlock means. Warlock doesn't mean oathbreaker. Anyways, though, don't worry about that. And unless you do want to worry about that, then check the video in the description bar below and click the link and watch it. But all I'm trying to say for this last video of the year is don't be afraid to call yourself a witch. I mean, I've seen people that are Wiccan and pagan and Christian, or just any type of religion where they're witches, and they're afraid to call themselves witch because what society views as a witch. But remember, the word witch has power. There's a reason why they're afraid of that. They're afraid of the unknown. So don't be afraid to call yourself a witch. I'm not. I'm a witch, or a warlock if you prefer. I don't care which one you call me. I'm Mortika Lacrosse, and this is Way of the Witch. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more witchy content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get notified of future Way of the Witch videos. I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up so you can let YouTube's algorithm know that this is the kind of content you want to see. Check out the links in the description bar below. Check out this week's YouTuber Army playlist if there is one. I don't know if there's still one at this point. I don't keep up with my own stuff. I know, weird. If I'm able to, there should be some behind-the-scenes content that I decided to stick at the end of this video, just because it's the end of the year, you know, kind of a final hurrah for 2019. And any other links that come up by the time I go to upload this video, I'll probably put in the description bar below. Especially if this one collab I'm doing, excuse me, I have a cold. Especially if this one collab I'm doing, well, I'm part of, if that collab's up by the point that this video goes public, I'll probably put that link in the description bar below as well. Anyways, this is it of me, except the bonus content that I'm trying to have at the end of this video. So check out the bonus content. If you don't and you're done with this video, you can go ahead and click off of it if you want. That's up to you. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. Until next time, namaste, blessed be, and peace out. Alright, so, hey, Dr. Anarchy, what's up?
Not much.
So at one point, we gotta work on that short film that we were talking
Yeah,
about.
man, if only both our schedules would quit conflicting.
True.
Well, I gotta get back to work,
All right.
so bye.
See you later. Peace out.